Corey Scholes, Glenn Northbridge, Jason Salmon, Peter Everett and Kevin Gumow. They are your top 8 in the championship proper, thanks to Aeroflow and its comp bike. Highlights qualifying session number 2. Man, that thing looks like it could be just as much at home on Queensland Raceway, right opposite the paddock, as it is here on the quarter mile.
Yeah, there are a lot of no wheelie bar bikes in this class. It's the street bike class is getting more and more popular, and it really has come through over the last few years. That's Blair Pennington. This time around goes through for a 9:31. Robert Cassar, good run for him, 7:61. Bang on that index. Let's move on to the next pair now. It looks like Peter Everett on the big, long, extended wheelie bar.
Looks like a hill
swing
climber.
arm, I should say. Yeah, wicked looking bike, that one.
How long was that swing arm? It was like a hill climb bike.
Incredible. Harley Davidson time now.
The HD Destroyer bikes, of course, very impressive in comp bike. Oh, got some guard or fairing or something coming off on the side there.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. It's certainly not going to help matters as he goes through. Fortunately, it doesn't look like it's done too much damage. As you see, fans always enjoying the action at the Winternationals. It is always one of the biggest crowds of the year here at Willowbank.
And you get, it's like a smorgasbord for drag racing fans. You get a bit of everything. As we see qualifying session number 3 lining up. Good sticky racetrack here at Willowbank Raceway. Great crowd in the house. And the third session, this is Brandon Gosbell aboard the Kawasaki ZXR, and it looks like a Hayabusa right alongside it. Kawasaki v Suzuki in this third round of qualifying.
Yeah, Glenn Northridge on the far lane from New South Wales, always a tough racer. Does a lot of racing at Sydney Dragway, does as many laps as he possibly can. That's what it's all about, is track time. You can see really slipping that clutch, getting that thing off the start line. Problems though for Gosbell, that thing way over near the centre line. But Northridge will go through for a good clean run there. 8:77 on the 919 index. That's a huge, huge run for Northridge.
Just watching the problems, unfortunately, for the Hayabusa. And wow, big centre line run just then. The Hayabusa came back nicely towards the end. A little lazy on the light. Of course, doesn't matter. It's not critical in terms of what time you leave the tree. It's qualifying, that is. The Joe Rocket leathers of Blair Pennington, the powerhouse dyno tuning entry, closest to camera, alongside the Kawasaki. We get set to launch.
Jamie Prothero on the far side of the racetrack. Always. I mean, what other colour do you have a Kawasaki? It's got to be green, doesn't it?
Oh!
001 on the tree. Great light for Pennington. Legs it on through. Oh, these bikes are just incredible pieces of machinery. 9:37 on the boards for Pennington. He's under that index. Prothero goes 9:86 on 10:26. That'll put him a long way up the qualifying order.
Nice wheel stand in the middle of the racetrack. It's not exactly what you need, but as you said, a spectacular light just then. Replay from both angles showing again this would have been a good drag race in an elimination sense for competition bike, the Aeroflow Performance Products Sportsman Drag Racing Championship. And this is what you get in comp bike. You get a bit of everything. Here is the Ballistic drag racing entry.
It's Robert Cassar on that bike. It is, as you can see, a typical lay-down style bike. You get your sit-up style bikes of George Vella on the far side of the racetrack, pro stock motorcycle style bikes. Top bikes, you've got street bikes, you've got just about everything in this class. That's what it's all about.
Vella and Cassar in the third round of qualifying for competition bike. Red light on the tree won't be critical. Not in the scheme of things here. Good little drag race. This would have been too. Both guys very, very handy. A 750 with a 9 on a 797 for Cassar. And Vella too goes under his dialing.
Yeah, way under the index for both races there. Good race. You can see Cassar was really fighting that thing in the middle of the racetrack. The front end just started dancing around. He rode that thing like a pro though. Goes through